All right, we're looking at a Kohler single valve bathroom faucet. This is the end of the story, and the end of the story is it's fixed and I don't know why. So if you go on the Kohler website, they show you a great video about how to take this piece apart, and then they tell you to get a replacement part for this, which is the valve piece. And so I said, well, why don't I take that apart and see if I can fix it on the inside? Took it apart once, put it back together, the leak was the same. Took it apart a second time, put it back together, and the leak was gone. Here's the leak gone. And I don't know why. The leak had come from right there, as you'll see in the video when we go back in time here. I don't know why it works. It works, so it might work for you. Okay, we've got a Kohler single valve bathroom faucet that's developed a very slow leak right here. And if you go to the Kohler videos, they will show you how to take this thing apart and how to buy the replacement part. So I'm gonna take it apart and see if we can fix the part that they say needs replacing. Removing these pieces you can find on the Kohler videos, and this is kind of what it looks like here with water puddling here. And once you take it off, you see this piece, and this is where water is coming out. I'm gonna try to replicate how I found out, yes, it is indeed this piece that is the problem. So I took it apart 100% and then put it back together, turned the water back on beneath the sink, and now I'm gonna turn on the faucet. Oh, look, you can even see it right there. And that's how you know. You could see the water bubbling up from right in there. And that's how you know. You can see it's something internal to this piece that Kohler wants you to replace. So replacing this thing might be the best option, but I'm not there yet. So let's see if we can fix the internal workings of this puppy. I've navigated far enough through the Kohler website to find out that the replacement part is $23.10. So that's what we're trying to save here. So whatever. Honestly, I can afford $23.10, but I'd prefer not to pay it. And I'm going to have fun taking this thing apart because it's a genuinely interesting design. Based on what I saw earlier, I know the leak is coming from somewhere in there. So I know I'm not really concerned about the integrity of these O-rings and things there. It's something that's really internal that I'm going to be looking at. I've removed the outer case of the piece, and the water is going to come in through here, and then it comes out. It's supposed to come out through there as well. The two holes are where they come in, and that's where it comes out. So water shouldn't be traveling in this direction at all. So I've got here a syringe of water, and I'm going to drip some water in there and find out where it leaks. Is it going to leak at this layer or at that layer? And this probably isn't going to work because the leak is caused by very high pressure water, but we're going to give it a shot. And now we're back at the end of the story. As I predicted, the syringe trick was useless, and I put everything back together and the leak is gone. So unfortunately, I didn't get any video or photos of the point when the valve was completely disassembled, but I would encourage you that you can go ahead and do it. The pieces fit together really in only one way. So if you can figure out how to put together an IKEA dresser, you can see how these pieces can only really fit together one way on the inside of this. And you could go for it, and worst case scenario, you put it back together and your leak is still there and you have to pay for the new piece. But in my case, for whatever reason, whether it was one of the rubber seals or what appeared to be a magnetic seal at one point in the thing, you might end up fixing your faucet without knowing how or why. So there you go. Best wishes.